Ladies and gentlemen, I was in the middle of making a song when this set was happening. We have week 5, BJSalt versus King Succy Sun team. Let's see what we got. All right, Sun. There's a lot of Terra Waters on the Sun team, along with 2 Terra Dogs to avoid taunt from Whimsicott, and 2 Terra Steels to avoid potential Moon Blast from Whimsicott. On Whimsicott's side, obviously gonna have Terra Water not get blown up by fire moves. Terra Fairy to sell on these, basically sell on this team that we got here going on here. Terra Dragon, I wonder what that's about. Probably to avoid the grass moves and then the fire moves as well. But then you're weak to whatever. But anyways, Terra Dark to avoid taunt as well. Terra Rock, probably to click spam Rock Slide, and Terra Dark to also. It's probably just avoid, ghost move from blah 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 blah. Whatever, guys. I don't know what this set's gonna be like. So let's go ahead and get this started. Chandelier on the field with Grimmsnarl. Why did you turn on the music versus Token Hitmonlee? We might see fake out this turn, and we do fake out into the Grimmsnarl to prevent the screens from going up. Heat Wave's gonna get clicked to abuse the sun. I think Token's about to click it, right? Oh, it clicks Yawn actually, and not getting hit by Chandelier means its eruption's actually gonna do pretty good amount of damage. It's actually gonna protect there. See what switches in. Upper hand. What was the upper hand for? I don't know, but listen, this thing's gonna get burnt, so its defense is gonna be crazy. That's why it's holding the flame one, so I'm gonna pause so you guys can understand. This is gonna go real fast. Cause look, this thing's holding a flame one because it's got Marvel Scale that increases defenses. That's what Marvel Scale does. This thing's just gonna click Rock Slide. This thing hasn't even removed, it hasn't revealed an attack yet, but we know this thing's gotta have Eruption, probably Heat Rock. Only thing we've seen from this thing is Heat Rock. Rock Slide, flinch, unfortunate. Gonna do a lot of damage to Grimmsnarl there. I don't know if I'd do Flame Orb Melodic though, because it kind of wants to be bulky, you think, right? Rain Dance is gonna get clicked to stop that sun. Joker's gonna have to switch out soon. Here comes Salamence on whatever this thing wants to switch into. It's gonna be the Gudra. Probably has Earthquake. Upper hand fails again. I still don't know what it's for. Scald into the Gudra slot if it didn't switch out. Toko's gonna come back out, reset the sun. Sama's gonna click Protect, and my Lover's gonna click Recover. Gonna try to Ice Beam. That's like you do reveal Ice Beam. Protect this shit that they'll probably have to tear it. Not even gonna tear it, you're just gonna Dragon Dance. You think that you survive it, okay. It's gonna, Torko's gonna take a Skull. Oh, it's got a Yacha Berry, that's why. It's got a Yachi Berry, that makes sense. It's gonna try to Yawn that Salamence. Make sure that Dragon Dance is not gonna be doing too much. Has to switch it out if it wants to do any sort of threatening damage. It's gonna Terra Water, Life Dew, to heal Torko and do some more eruption damage. But the Flash Fire from Chandelier is gonna make it so it doesn't take any damage. This is crazy. Gonna switch out again to reset the sun. Gonna Scald into the Gudra slot. Try to get a burn there. Gonna double in the slot. Do a lot of damage actually. And it's gonna life through this Hitmonlee. This is a fat team. We're gonna expect probably Torko to come in on one of these slots. It actually doesn't. Chandelier goes for Protect and Fake Out. Melodic flinches. Actually just calling out the Protect. Just completely doubling into my Melodic. Melodic doesn't do anything and Chandelier protects. Finally, this Gudra's gonna switch out to Torko to reset the sun, and as Hitmonlee clicks Rock Slide, not gonna do a whole lot of damage. It does not stab. My Lodic's gonna recover once again. An unfortunate flinch from Chandelier. This is a really long game. Gonna protect the slot again. It's gonna go for Rock Slide again. If my Lodic flinches again, it's gonna be really unlucky. It flinches again! My Lodic just can't move, and it's just taking burn damage. Torko's gonna try to Yawn in that slot as a Protect. Intimidate's gonna come out for Hitmonlee as another Rock Slide gets clicked. Not gonna do a whole lot of damage again. Another flinch as a Yuan into the Salamence slide. This is absurd. This is absurd. Typhlosion is finally gonna come out. You already know it's Flame Orb. This thing, I already know it's Yachi Berry. So he's gonna Protect. I think you could probably switch it out if you know this thing's gonna Rain Dance. I have to switch it out now because it's not really doing anything. Shadow Ball into my Lodic. Finally get it off of the field. Let it not wall your entire team. I think slowly but surely BJ started taking just too much damage. It's gonna Terra Dark to avoid any ghost moves from that. It's not even gonna take the ghost moves very well, honestly. And Gudra's gonna try to Ice Beam that again. Trick Room does go up, but I honestly, I think this is your demise because Turko's in the back. Yeah, it's just gonna let Gudra be able to kill whatever Salamence faster. But this Torko's still in the bag, and when Torko in the bag ready to set up Sun, you don't have your Milotic anymore. Honestly, you should just win Torko this turn. There's literally no problem doing that. You probably just win the game there. But anyways, you're just gonna Flash Cannon. This thing's gonna Shadow Ball for a free KO. But like I said, Torko's in the bag and it's ready to use Trick Room. This thing's too fast. It's like 130 speed. You're gonna yawn. I don't know why we're doing that when you're faster. It doesn't really matter. Because both of them are faster than Chandelure. And just like that, King Succy is gonna win the first game after 19 turns. That is a very long time. That is a very long time. I can't even tell. I mean, I know what went wrong. Basically, what went wrong for BJ is that this game lasted too long. This game lasted way too long. You needed to blow things up fast. You cannot let my Lodic's obviously there to like, you know, scald and be bulky, be fat and everything. But like, you can't let Torkoal just be there. You can't you can't set up Trick Room with Torkoal in the back. You can't let Goodra basically do whatever, like make its way for the team. Hitmonlee honestly wasn't doing much, but the fact that it got a million flinches on my Lodic really didn't help. It got hacked so badly, and then obviously Typhlosion if you didn't want to set a Trick Room. But that's besides the point. We can all adjust to that in game 2. And let's watch game 2. We're going to lead off Salamence, Rillaboom into Torkoal, Jumpluff. So this time we're looking for a Tailwind mode. That's interesting. Because now Trick Room's not even looking that bad on BJ. So I'm going to immediately flinch the Jumpluff as Glock Saga's Click. Going to make sure the Jumpluff can't do anything. Eruption's still going to do a lot of damage. Rillaboom probably AV. Based on that, I would have just killed otherwise. Endeavor is revealed on Jumpluff as Rockstar gets clicked again. Jumpluff's going to be end of that. This thing, a Citrus Berry. Oh, we didn't see that last time. It's going to have a high horsepower. Lava Plume? What is Lava Plume? Hello? Dang, that just double KO'd. This thing doesn't even need Trick Room. It's just doing work. My Lodic and Chandelure in the back. We found out Chandelure is Life Orb. Probably could have found out a while ago. I'm going to try to Shadow Ball into it, but it's going to Terra as Reindeer and gets clicked. Probably the best move that BJ did there. You could have probably read into that, but it's like whatever. Choke was out. So Trick Room is not like the worst, but you don't want to Trick Room in front of Goodra. Honestly, Trick Room doesn't do anything for you. You're going to Protect, and you try to Shadow Ball on my Lodic this time. Reading into the Protect, Scald into that thing. It's going to Terra Water Sword, not to die. And a Flash Cannon in the Chandelure. Not going to do anything to the Protected. It's still going to, like, my Lodic's just like, it's really not doing anything here. Like, it can speed control, but it's not applying pressure. All the pressure has to go to the Chandelure. And it can't 1v2 these two, basically, because they're doing too much damage, basically. And one of them's Terra Water, and one of them's, like, you want to click Fire Move first. You can't Shadow Ball both slots. You don't have enough spread to do enough damage. And that's going to be it, basically, for this game. Because, I mean, Goodra still gets to be fat. It still gets to be fat. And just like that, another Shadow Ball is going to end it. And King Succy is going to win 2-0 versus BJSalt, the #1 seed. King Succy came in. He said, listen. I'm going to take Shrek's team, and we're going to make it a menace. Thank God I already played this guy. Thank God. I almost lost, too. I was scared. But that's going to be game 2. A lot less turns than game 1. But King Succy going to take it 2-0. Really shocking results, honestly. I'm kind of taking a sigh of relief as BJ loses another game, because I kind of want to secure that top 4 slot. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the game right there. I mean, we all saw it with our own